5 of Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. Let's go. Got some Gatorade and some Coke. We ready to roll. Oh, continue. Oh yeah, just at that window all day.
I agree with you, Toby.
Toby.
Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
This is a letter from the last mission. I think we're on mission 4 now, 4 or 5. So we're making our way down. The 12th, which is Tuesday, that's when the new patch comes out, the update or whatever you want to call it for the division. So I'll be back on that, and hopefully I'll be able to play, since my account being locked out with the overpacked backpack forever connecting glitch. Alright, the Times, a colossal scandal in high society. The well-known and remarkable archaeologist, the pride of our nation, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe, has been found murdered. The crime took place at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane, the location of the archaeologist's most recent research. But what is the most truly shocking is that the murder of Sir Rodney was at the hand of his former friend and partner, Percival Blinkhorn. The death sentence is the only possible punishment for this breed of villain. So we killed his ass, I guess. Personally impartial. Spoilers, careful if you're playing this game fresh, watching this. I don't know what the best ranking, what the ranking is, but okay.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Oh, the letter's here.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Sherlock Holmes.
A wax seal with the monogram EB.
Let's open this bad boy.
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
I can't even open it. Okay, Abbey Grange, Marsham, Kent, 3:30 a.m. My dear, they even write the time on a letter. My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad at your immediate assistance in what promises to be the most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I see that everything is kept exactly as I found it, but I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade. Except for releasing the lady. Everything is kept. Alright. I don't even know what we're doing for this mission. I don't recall what happened.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man.
I'm on this lemon lime Gatorade
These
kick,
people
dude.
belong to
So
a
good.
high society.
It's like my favorite
The
flavor.
quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram.
I used to like the like clear Gatorade when they had it. I don't even know what the flavor
How can you
was.
possibly tell?
I'm gonna look it up right now, actually.
It is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events
Gatorade.
before that.
Gatorade.
The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime.
Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Gatorade Rain? Gatorade Ice? I don't think that's what it was called, dude. They had lighter flavored Gatorade. Came in strawberry, lime, orange, and watermelon. All these flavors were colorless and transparent. Ice was rebranded in 2006 as Gatorade Rain. They altered. Nah, dude. Low calorie. It wasn't low calorie. Like, this was back in the day, dude. Like, Gatorade. Like, how old was it? Like, less than 12, probably 12 years old. Things you didn't know about Gatorade. Every year, bets are placed on the color of the Gatorade that douses when people get poured on or whatever. That's funny. I don't know, dude. But it was clear, like, it was the favorite Gatorade of all time. All time.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have...
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has her senses, and she so account of the event. There is not much left for us to do. Wisham gang of...
What, the Vandals?
Exactly. The father and two sons. Silver service, which is of great value.
The youth stall is dead, then?
Yes. Dead
And
poker.
oh, I'm cold now. Got the chills.
Yes. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. I think that you would best see the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid.
Where is the body of the beast?
Dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Investigate the murder at the Abbey Grange. Inspect the room where Lady Brackenstall is resting. Resting as in dying, dead, decomposing. What's here?
Lord George Brackenstall.
Oh yeah, look at him.
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
The Brockenstalls. This
Lady
exit.
Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall. Lord Brigham Brackenstall. Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
Wait, is this the lady she ain't even dead? Well, there was a dead person.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes,
Oh,
I
damn.
am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
She got
I am
sucker
sorry for your
punched in
loss.
the face.
Please accept my
Right in the
deepest
eye.
condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Get that eyeball, that's for sure. Boom. Fresh bruises. Oh, there's something else there. Pale cheeks. Gold brooch, kangaroo and emu, Australian origin. Boobies, elegant dress. Old bruises, and wedding ring. Okay.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. You bruises?
How do you...
Huh.
He did. Control. Again. Sir Eustace was a...
Talk to trainer.
Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a which
Rocking
so the
the
lady
Gibraltar.
and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this.
Oh, things like in Oh, is my stream lagging again?
A trapper.
Picture. Scratches.
These scratches are definitely the picture frame.
It fell, looks like. Yep. Okay, cool.
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. Ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
I don't know. The Times family business. The Randall gang is back on the street. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls, as they are known, made their reappearance by way of brutal but successful intrusion into one of the wealthier homes in Sydenham. The police are already on their trail. However, the details of the crime are being kept confidential, including that of the name of the victim. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all three men, and this will surely give the police a chance to complete their profile on this family of delinquents. We would take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about this highly dangerous band, and to provide the full description as it is available at this moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time, being a family of three, father and his two sons. The elder, Jack Randall, is a man in his 40s and already gray-haired, while of average height and build, being the mastermind behind the burglaries. He remains control over his sons, both of whom are very close in age, but very different in appearance. For son William Randall is tall and broad-shouldered with a small, disproportionate head. The younger brother, Melvin Randall, is of a somewhat weaker constitution and is as skinny as a rake. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent thefts and break-ins, but for the exceptionally brutal pirate career they enjoyed before returning to England. Be alert and may your valuables stay safe.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Got some deductions popping up here. Randall's well known. Violent behavior. Criminals identified. That's pretty easy. Randall's blamed. The robbery was in order to blame Sir Eustace's death on the Randalls. The testimonials and evidence match point to the Randall gang. So we don't know for sure, but those are the two options we're given. We gotta talk to someone. The maid. Say that. Talk to the maid, Teresa.
Teresa, I like your testimony.
Certainly, sir. As I said, men in the moonlight by the lodge gate. Met at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then
I went to bed. It was more than after that I heard my mistress scream, and down to find her the chair and him on the head. Oh.
Stream is lagging. Broadcast. I'll be right back. Alright, I think that hopefully is better. Checking it real quick. Let's profile this lady. Wrinkles. that? Dirty. Got dirty stuff. Coffee stain? Oh, something here. Working hands. Missing something. Handkerchief. Vinegar smell. Carrying. Let's have her open the safe.
Lady Brackenstall,
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
we have to open it. Your ladyship?
My mistress is very tired. Can't you allow her to her room?
Let us try to open this safe.
Maybe it's one of
This
those.
safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Okay. Oh, my controller didn't vibrate, it just moves. 5. It's pretty easy. It's the easiest safe I've ever unlocked. Just take his money. Take it all.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe. Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without. Antique.
Money, 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 money. Medical report. Money. Sir Eustace, your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of hepatic decompensation. The last time that we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. There's a particular odor from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Too much alcohol, man. Then there are lung abscesses that we have discussed. The leg cramps. Oops. Shit. You have described to me are caused by an alteration to the nervous system, which in turn is caused by an excess of alcohol. These includes the tremors. Your liver seemed excessively hard at the time of your examination, which is a sign of an evolving cirrhosis. There are also signs of ascites, I'm not sure of that word, fluid in the peritoneal cavity, which are evident with your swollen stomach. The pain beneath your left rib indicates, keep turning the page, indicates a pancreatic malady, which may lead to your fatal and fulminant pancreatitis, increase or inflammation of the pancreas. Your condition may pose a risk to others. Your excessive alcohol consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. I am available to help you with this problem. There are a number of treatment options. Okay, inspect the crime scene. We're doing that in the dining room. Oh, we gotta do the dialogue. And we got a new person, Teresa, and the wife, Lady Brackenstall.
The body is still in the dining room where the murder took place.
This one? Bam, bam, bam. Oh.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Game's kinda gruesome, no lie. Oh, it's a gun.
Antique hunting weapons. The hunting scene. The hunting scene. A hunter's cabin.
Oh, pictures and stuff you can examine.
A trapper's hut.
Dude, I totally forgot you could go in first person.
A trapper's hut.
Tell me to go to grandfather clock. Look at all these plates and stuff that now got crashed.
The hunting scene. A fur trader's cabin. A deer hunt.
Mantelpiece.
A fur trader's cabin.
Okay, that's weird.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
Examine the body last.
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there. This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not. These wine bottles are expensive.
So they didn't really.
A bottle of wine is missing here.
Someone stole that.
An empty silverware box. It appears that the criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Maybe it's the maid. I'll be right back. Got a candle going. It's sea breeze. It's the bomb. It smells good. Fresh and clean and just like fresh off the beach. I don't know why I like that smell. Probably because I live in the Midwest and I don't really get the ocean.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair. This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Bee swing. What's bee swing?
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured.
Poison or something?
This glass has some wine traces, but no It is rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other two are clear.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Chateau Calon Ségur, French wine, Grand Cru.
Oh, cool. Currently rocking at 11 p.m. gaming right now. Tell you a little bit about my day. Pretty much just played some pickleball, went cruising around in my car. And,
So, Watson,
had
what
some
have you
friends
learned
over.
from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Ate some pizza.
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant.
Played the
Sir
board
Eustace
game
was facing his attacker when he received the blow
with
to his head.
2 of my other
No
friends.
apparent injuries.
It's called Meganomic, or Hegemonic.
That must be the murder weapon. The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
Bang!
Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon. Barefoot, he had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
Is that everything? Like, oh, no, poker. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, he landed on
It
that?
is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
There we go. Three people. There were 3 people drinking wine out of these glasses. One of the 3 probably refers wine with B-swing. There were 2 people drinking wine out of these glasses. The remaining glass, the B-swing, consisted solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. Probably 3 people. That's what I'm gonna say for now. Makes the most sense. I don't know. Stop listening. Stop listening. Let's go here. Oh, there's more deductions. I forgot. Bent poker, dead body. Bent poker, bent. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to a poker blow. Blood on the side of the fireplace grate, dead body, the dead body. Could have been that. Could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on the fireplace grate. Okay, so that changes that option up a bit. Alright, I don't think you can match those 2 together, but that should be it, I think. Check this out. Sure, exploring right area here. 2 glasses, alright. Shed over here. Explore. Just exploring around here. Nothing. Can't get that. Oops. Trying to go in third person. Can't do anything here. See if I can see anything through here. Nothing so far. Go around. Just on the gate. Alright, time to crack open the Coke. I'm getting tired. I'm actually sleepy. But I want to finish this case. Or get pretty far anyways.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector?
Oh, that tastes weird.
What was his reputation?
That tastes real weird.
Charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was
That lemon lime
Such
Gatorade with
moments
the
he was
Coke.
apparently capable of anything.
Ooh,
Why? Once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and
not a
ceased to laugh.
preferable taste.
Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head,
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
to the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Okay, Sir Eustace had a severe drinking problem. Once he set Lady Braxtell's dog on fire. Holy crap. Another time he threw a decanter at Teresa. Probably that and that. I'm assuming like the maid did it, yo. The maid and the wife framing these guys. Although they cut that rope, like when that rope, whatever, it was taller than him. It could be. It's obviously pointing to one of the tall, lanky kids, probably. What do I gotta do though? Here. I'm assuming I gotta talk to the wife about his husband or something.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table.
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Your ladyship?
Where's this girl in all of this?
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behavior.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise.
Excuse me.
It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead, but a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was specially hard for her.
was hoping I'd just open that up. I'm really not sure. I'm assuming they have someone with Rock Gibraltar or something. I don't know. Maybe not. It's weird that I found that picture though.
Please leave my Mary alone.
Have you found any interesting clues yet, Mr. Holmes?
The death was instant.
Thanks, Watson. Oh, you hear the sound of me walk on the plates.
A deer hunt. This door leads to...
We gotta fast travel somewhere? On Baker Street. Not sure what I gotta do here. I would think I would have to investigate these wine glasses. What? Can't do no DNA sample. This ain't no CSI. Come on, Sherlock. I'm really not sure. What I gotta do? Inspect that. Oh, what the? Okay, so a piece of rope. There was something else that wasn't popping up. There's gotta be something here.
It appears that the bell...
Do I gotta find this other piece of rope somewhere? There's gotta be something else that I'm missing, right? Oh, here it is. There's the rope right there. Sick.
Sailor's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
Let's bring it to Toby.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Okay. Perform an analysis. Okay. So the scent of the intruders. Alright. Baker Street. There we go. That's what we needed. Come on, bloodhound. Sniff it out.
Come on, Toby. We need the best
Look
nose
at that
in the
Toby.
British Empire on this
Oh,
case.
Toby. You wrinkly mofo. There's that lady. There's our friend. Oh, man. It looks... Dang. Looking ravishing today.
Let us see how the rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut.
Smoothly cut.
Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Cutters would be pretty smooth. Knife, probably not so smooth. Scissors would be smooth as well. But probably the cutters probably be the sharpest, cleanest cut, I would think.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
Okay. Looks like scissors probably then. What we gotta cut?
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
Okay, so I guess not. Looks like it's the knife. Well, that's the sharpest
If I cut
knife
the rope
ever.
with a knife, it matches the original.
Achievement. My gray matters. Finish 45 mini games and puzzles without skipping. Booyah. Sharp knife. Oh shit. Look at that. Dumb. The rope was cut once with a sharp knife and tied quickly in a sailor's knots. That could indicate that the intruder had a sailor's background. True, true. True, true. Sorry, Toby?
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Collect Toby from the Baker Street and follow the scent trail. I tried talking to him, tried grabbing him.
I agree. I agree.
How do you grab him?
Someone should take Toby for a walk.
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe
Did I get
is
Toby?
preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts. A map of London.
I just go here? Do I grab him? Hopefully he just comes with me. Oh, there's Toby. Sick, sick, sick. Dude, I'm never doing that again. Gatorade and Coke. Like, I still get this scent. Like, Coke just does not taste golden like it usually does. Roof. Oh, roof.
Search,
I
Toby.
let the dogs out. Search it, Toby. Oh shit. That was cool. This is my sprint right here. This is my sprint. This is my walk. Sprint! Go, doggy. Come on. I feel like he can move a little bit faster, like, realistically. He's like, kind of a chubby, kind of lengthy dog, but come on, you can move.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Looks like we came back around here. What happens if one of them just like took a piss? Will they hit something in here?
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
Jump the wall?
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall. The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed.
That
then
candle
crossed
smells so
the
good.
well before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Is he drunk? Are they drunk? It's not Toby.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British... Brave Toby.
Okay, so let's examine that shed.
Small gardening tools, nothing of great. This hook might be useful.
He just grabs a random ass hook. This might be
This old
useful.
suitcase sounds hollow. It must be
Must be empty.
bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
Probably put the silverware stuff in there. So it means green. We've investigated all of that we can in there.
There's something glittering at the bottom there.
It's the silverware.
How can I reach it?
The hook, bro. Crank that. Crank that, soldier boy. Money. Look at that fish that right out there.
Silverware. This is hardly a coincidence. The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Oh, wow. Wow, because you thought it'd be some random ass silverware from someone else that just threw it in there? Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't think these... Oh, they do go together. Wow, okay. Crazy. Crazy. Trying to formulate different things. Domestic accident. this is. The death of Sir Eustace was an accident caused by a struggle with his wife. Lady Braxton and her maid committed the crime in self-defense. You decide that there's no point blaming this poor woman. Dude, I think I messed up. Oh no, I just have to condemn them. All of them. Or something. Jesus. I forget what I did for all the actions. Alright, we'll talk to the maid, Sherlock, or Watson, or Lestrade. See what's up.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery. We found your silver.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship?
I shouldn't be worried too much about silver, besides like the person who killed that dude. Silver was probably the last thing they should be worried about.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Sir Eustace was murdered by the one person who was visiting that night. It was he who tied up Lady Brackenstall. He is tall and strong. Yes, tall for sure. And she was tied. Alright, cool. Look for a sailor. Person who was visiting that night was probably a sailor. Cool. Search archives, Rock Gibraltar, 1893. Name of the ship and date of Lady Brackenstall and her maid's voyage from Australia. Alright, cool. Let's do that. Back to Baker Street. Gotta look through our archives. Alright, see ya. I don't know, depending if I go to brunch or not tomorrow, what time.
So David said that he got paid or what?
Huh?
To give to me?
Yeah,
Do you think I should take it?
sure. Alright, let's see, archives, search, 18, what was the year? 18 something. 1893. Art and architecture. Oh, dude. Okay, I hate figuring this out. Work up. No. What is the name and ship? No. Technology. History. Dude, none of these. There's maybe some encyclopedia. Okay, so newspapers. Research. See research. Blood test, toxic, no. I don't think it's under here either. Newspaper. Come on. 1883. Oh, here we go. 1893, Rock of Gibraltar. Arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar, a ship returned. Returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand, Australia. Ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser and the heiress of the Fraser family owning land and tin mines in Australia. Eustace Brackensdale.
Here it is.
Task for Wiggins. Alright, we gotta get one of those kids again. Call him from the window. Wiggins.
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
Call in the special.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British
Oh, where are we?
Empire.
Come on, right here. Wiggins. Come on, buddy. Buddy, old boy.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
What is he doing? This dirty man. This dirty kid, dude.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893 and their current employment.
I'm
Just gotta
straight
go
on it,
steal
Mr.
it.
Holmes.
He's giving him money to go steal
You
the
really think
crew
you'll
list.
find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
Okay.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor. And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th. I do not think that...
Okay, so I didn't mean to select it. I was trying to open it up, but Mr.
This
Ernest,
officer
right
is
there.
still at sea, therefore he cannot be
Cross him off.
involved.
There you go, cool. Mr. Henry Southward, right there.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Mr. Jack Crocker. Charles Chill. Chill? Charles Chill, dude, that's a sick name. Charles, chill.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Who else? We got Jack Crocker. That's Hawkins, that's a different last name. Portledge here.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Jack Crocker.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime,
London.
and he is due to depart in 2 days.
Thomas Walker and Whittington.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
And Whittington.
This
At
officer
sea as
is
well.
still at sea, therefore he
So
cannot
Jack
be involved.
Crocker, buddy.
Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
I use the telephone.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him.
Nope, Wiggins gonna get him.
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, I was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to know why.
Oh, dude, he looked cocky
it is
and
important that we talk.
like he did it.
You will soon understand why. You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her, from when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall, despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right if there was no evidence.
Dun dun dun. Alright. Let's pick this guy apart here. We got clear look and honest. Oh man, I figured that wrong. Strong build. What's this? Newspaper ink. Penis. What's all this junk here? Boots. Clean boots. Sea knife.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Old bruises, no. That's from the husband. Poor health. That's from the husband. Item of silverware. He doesn't have silverware. Sailor knot. Or ship crew. Sailor knots. Ship crew. Yeah, they already know he's in the ship crew.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot.
Oh
Your
yeah, sailor's
handiwork.
knot. Sailor's knot.
It's a sailor who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is flawed, anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night?
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm
can
sure
confirm.
he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
No. There is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Done. Okay, so deduction time, let's go. Crocker's lying his involvement is clear. He appeared as soon as he heard that I was looking for him, thus signaling his guilt. That doesn't really say he's guilty. That he appeared fast, that's probably the opposite. Captain Crocker was aboard the Sharp on the night of the murder. He was not afraid to confront me. He had confident demeanor. He was pretty confident, but all that, like you said, all his alibis are going to confirm that he was there. So he's in it. He's. That's my first impression. Captain is the killer. Sir Eustace was murdered by one person who was visiting that night. The murderer is tall and agile and a high-ranking sailor. Although I don't think there had to been someone else because of the wine glasses. They made it more than one, like one person there. Randall's blamed. Randall gang. Could be the Randall gang too. We'll see if this. Okay, so it blows that theory up. What happens if we turn this into a deadly accident? Blows up a lot of stuff up too. What is two people? There were two people drinking wine. Oh. Glass with the B swing consisted solely of the dregs from the other two glasses. There were two people drinking wine out of these glasses. The remaining glass with the B swing consisted solely of the dregs from the other two glasses. What is B swing? Let me look up B swing. I don't know what the hell B swing is. Is that like a poison? B swing? B swing. Potassium bitrate, a sediment from winemaking used in cooking as cream of tartar, according to Wikipedia. They have this on Wiktionary, B swing. Oh wow, dude. This is an actual story from Arthur Conan Doyle, the creator of Sherlock, from 1904, and it quotes, "The three glasses were grouped together, all of them tinged with wine, and one of them containing some dregs of beeswing." Arthur Conan Doyle, The Adventure of Abbey Grange. That's what we're doing, right? Norton 2005, page 1170. That's from the Wiktionary. That's crazy, yo. That's really good at this game, did it. Three people drinking wine out of these glasses. One of the three probably prefers wine with B-swing. Shit, that blows that up too. For sale. Okay, well, so I don't know, I guess I was thinking two people was that there was actually two people at the crime. That one's that one. So this, you can't do anything. Poker blow. Acquaintance with the sailor, look for sailor. Okay, so this all kind of leads up to this ending theory. Imitated robbery. The robbery could have been imitated to explain Street's death. The silver was not supposed to be found. So pretty much what this is saying is the robbery was like faked so that it wouldn't look like just a plain out murder. Robbery is confirmed as a motive for the crime. The criminals may have plans to return. That they dumped it. Like, they could have escaped with it easily. They could have jumped over the wall with it instead of throwing it into the well. I'm assuming it's imitated robbery. Randall's blamed. Randall's. So these two have to work together. Fake robbery, and then Randall's are the people who are kind of known for robbing people, but they're just getting blamed or whatever. But poker blow or deadly accident. If this, does this blow everything up? Yeah. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't really like, they don't give you enough evidence about the three other people. Let me see if they give me a bio on this guy. If this sailor dude's pretty tall, pretty strong. But once I figure this out, I'll probably conclude it. Cracker's a fine man at sea and aged in his 40s. He's a capable, honest man and well educated. Despite not being very wealthy, he was in haste, and still he read the morning papers and cleaned his boots before heading out. Why would you need to clean your boots? This guy's suspect, yo. Let's give him the boot. Let's give him the noose. Dude. So I gotta arrest him. Absolve him, I think, lets him off the hook, gives him free. Let's read it. The murder was committed in self-defense. Jack Crocker defended a woman against a violent and whatever man. It's so maniacal, crazy, whatever. Keep it secret. There's no need to inform the police. Jack Crocker is a murderer, and you will bring him and his accomplice, Lady Brackenstall, to justice. And his accomplice, also the chick. Dude, I kind of want to see that. So it's pretty much saying, who you call it? The lady was in it too. Plus, I've arrested, I think, everyone else. You have to stay with the same moral decision if you want the achievement.
Could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over. I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force.
Oh yeah, the sea knife, dude. I didn't put that together.
And because
sea knife is
you
just
are
cut
the
the
only
knots.
one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London, and because you love her.
It's true.
It's
It
true.
is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy household. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again.
If I had my decision, I would probably let this dude go off or go free, because he
raised his hand to her.
beat this fucking drunk ass guy that was beating his wife. That's not right.
Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid.
Oh, dang.
It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed to protect her.
till I die. Do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear, and it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
Shit. Oh. Got a hit A? Oh, yeah, why? Let's go. Kung Fu, baby. Achievement. 30 G's, hold your hearings, Captain. Save Crocker from committing suicide.
How can I live if Mary suffers?
I am sorry, Captain Crocker, but there has been quite enough death in this case. Inspector, I give you Sir Eustace's killer. He tried his best to perform his own justice.
Well, I'm not surprised. Yes, it was me. I confess.
Here is a piece of evidence that can be used in court.
Perfect. A case that went smoothly for once.
Alright, let's see if we got it right, boys. The spoiler right here. See if this is the right answer. Let's go! Alright, green. Green is money. Captain is the killer. That's what we're gonna choose. We're going with it. Protector. Personality ranking. Law Protector. Achievement. 15 G's. Vox Populi. Vox Dei. Finish Abbey Grange case. Excuse me. I think I have to export. Was it part 5? Okay. It's being exported, and I think I'm recording. I'm recording this one. Just talking to myself. Exporting these videos to YouTube. Playthroughs.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Find the stolen plants from the last exhibition at Kew Gardens. Okay, yeah. What we get? We got a fork. We got a silver fork from the Abbey Grange coat of arms. Just got a sweet ass fork. Silver, probably expensive. That's pretty cool. Oh man, dude, that's gonna be our final reward right there. Ha!
Oh dear, Toby. I wasn't aware that you were Watson's new literary agent. A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Lestrade's guesswork. Mr. Holmes, I'm writing to inform you that the affair of the Abbey Grange, which took place almost half a year ago now, still resonates deeply in high society and remains a subject of much gossip. This case's romantic background has attracted many suitors who show willing to shelter and take pity on Lady Brackenstall. Dude, she's just getting guys left and right now. But to this day, she still serves her sentence with her maid, Teresa, and has rejected all offers of help. To be truthful, I suspect that the true motivation of these suitors may well be related to Sir Eustace's title and money. What do you think, Mr. Holmes? Sincerely, Inspector Lestrade. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it that we can do here. Kew Gardens.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
Back it up, Watson.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time.
Damn.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
This dude's a
How may I
dick.
help you? If you're
Probably
here for
caused
a
this
visit,
guy to
please do come back on Sunday.
whatever murdered someone.
I'm afraid that
if
it
it's a
cannot
murder
wait.
case.
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favor for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Here it is. This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The two of you were
Dude,
good friends?
seems sad.
He
Really sad.
was my father.
Okay, shit.
Our condolences. We
Yeah.
should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
So I doubt that he's gonna kill his father.
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack. Just like that. So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course.
I hope this
we
place doesn't have
understand.
like crap loads of rooms to explore. Alright, examine the place of Dunn's death.
The plants were here. All of them was stolen.
Do not touch.
Well, they definitely touched them. They touched them and walked away with them. Let's see here. What's this? Nothing.
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead.
Okay, there's stuff to examine.
This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it.
Your ass. Let's see. Fragments.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot. The soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that on the ground.
Okay. Is that it? That's it? I feel like I'm missing something. Didn't like take me out. Alright. Oh, broken pot.
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
That was... Okay. Guess that was kind of obvious. Let someone else explore. Broken pot.
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced. The door was smashed at shoulder height.
Someone definitely came in here,
This
knocked the
handle
door,
was new.
knocked
It
the
was recently changed.
knocked that thing over probably. Alright, so someone broke in. This door swung open, hit that
ensconcer
cart, knocked
was
the
breached
pot
near
off.
the handle.
The door was forced from the inside of the Colonial Collection Room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
Let's inspect this thing first. There's a crap load of stuff here still. What's this like tube thing here? What's this? Crap, there's a lot.
Tropics.
There's a lot of rooms to explore. What's on here?
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to do some moisture control things. That sounds kinda weird.
Water lily greenhouse.
Like with this thing here, like probably turn it on.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Like maybe I have to use this hose or something, I don't know. Plants list.
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
Search archives, a list of exotic stolen plants exhibited at Kew Gardens. Okay, yeah. Alright, so back to Baker Street for the archives and that. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's sick. Oh, dude, never mind. You did knock the thing over. Back in the pot. Oh, what the hell? Breaking the door. Watch sequence.
No, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that. Oh, so you gotta choose what's first. Breaking the door. And then... Something coming through the door.
No, it wasn't like that.
What the hell? Okay.
Very strange. Half of the colonial collection is absent. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that.
What the hell, dude? There's only two options. I chose both of them, and this. Oh, what is this?
This sign is
Oh, there's
broken.
blood.
Something heavy was dropped upon it. Blood. Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
Okay, so this will probably give us a better thing. No? There's only three things, but like... How come he doesn't show him hitting this thing now? Examine the blood? Oh, here's footprints. Oh, okay.
The traces are thinner in some places.
You got dragged?
These boot marks are fresh. The footprints reveal that someone staggered. All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
Okay, well, that makes sense. So, breaking the door, knock the plane over, falling fence. Ugh. There we go. So we're just missing
This
that
reconstruction
sequence.
reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the colonial collection room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder? I think we need to inspect the colonial collection.
Alright, so colonial collection right here. Some shit.
The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
Detergent. They clean something up maybe? Stone chip.
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow. A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture.
Okay.
These windows were perfectly cleaned. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly clean. These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
British India, Singapore. Can I examine these? Oh, excuse me.
According to this,
this is it? This is all I can explore? Okay. Let's go over here. No.
according to this,
house. I have a feeling like I gotta do something with these hoses later on.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Get out of my way. That's what you do next. Dude's always in my way. Watson, dude. Body block my ass.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
a task list for Albert, compiled by Martin Hamish. Sweep out the palm house, scrub the toilets, clean the storage shed tools.
Nothing about the window panes, huh? Get out of my way, Watson. Should be a command for move.
Palm house.
Do you work here?
Do you work here?
Nah, man.
Yes, but part-time only. For I'm also studying botany at the University of London.
You're following in your father's footsteps, then. That is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
Alright, 3 things to get on him. Let's see here. Red eyes, wept recently, consumed by grief. Yeah. Shaving cut. Got something here. Clean hands. Not too much on this dude.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Don was trapped. Trapped in the room, he forced the door and died in the water lily greenhouse. Emptied colonial collection. Someone cleaned and emptied out only part of the colonial collection. This is suspicious. Perhaps it was to conceal certain evidence. Perform autopsy. The death is suspicious. Why had he forced the door of the current collection room? Why had someone cleaned and emptied the room? Was it a trap or a simple accident? Oh boy.
Colonial nursery, seed house, ventilation, dry, water, palm, reserve, director's office.
Yeah, there's a lot to explore here.
A map of Kew Gardens.
Alright, got them all. Nice. Object of interest. What does that mean? I gotta get this later on? Did I miss something? I think I got them all. Maybe I just gotta grab it later. Okay, search the archives. Scotland Yard, that's the dead body. Let's talk to this guy.
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
My optic inexpensive glasses. Dirty collar. Dirty all around, dude. Unmarried. Gardener's hands.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Locked.
Locked.
Nursery. Locked.
Locked. Move, Watson. Dude, this guy, man, every time.
Locked. Nursery. Seed house.
Locked.
Locked.
There is a smell of burning.
Seed house. Seed. Locked.
A ventilation system. It should regulate.
Okay, cool. Yep. There's the temperature thing I'm talking about.
A water tank.
I'll hide the moisture. Something. Burning. Fireplace. Broken pot. Examine that.
The symbol is not from Kew Gardens. The remains of a picture.
A broom handle was half burned. A door handle?
Oh, the door handle.
Why would anyone throw such a... The door handle to the colonial collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material.
Oh shit, that's scary.
Mask.
Someone got poisoned?
Someone set it alight, but it did not burn.
Missing something.
The plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned.
I was able to go through here.
Dry tropics. These flower pots are beautiful. They are intended to be used for exhibition purposes. The symbol is not from Q.
Oh.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
I don't know what that does. I think he was poisoned. He was getting poisoned or something like that in there. The gas mask. Someone was wearing a gas mask while this guy was getting poisoned and couldn't get out and busted out. Alright, we got 3 things of archives right here. And we got the morgue. Since we got so much archive stuff, let's go to the morgue first. Go to the morgue first and check out the body.
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy then.
Evidence room.
A beautiful feather pen of a
Oh
good
yeah,
make.
snag that pen, dude. Some nice pens. To Mr. F. Wayne. Is that like Bruce Wayne's brother? Director of Wayne and Sons Printing Company. My friend, your posters for the great exhibition at Kew Gardens are very beautiful, but it's surely unnecessary to mention all of the staff. My name alone will be sufficient. Montague Dunn. Oh man, look at this guy thinking him high and mighty. Albert Dunn. Montague Dunn, so his dad. Club card.
A membership card for the London Crest Club. This watch is of great value.
Check that watch. I don't think there's no one. Yeah. No one even in there to interview.
First of all, let us carry out an external examination. There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination so that we can proceed with... There is an injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse. The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma.
Probably breathing something in, but you would think his pupils would be a little bit different because of breathing
No
stuff.
redness, stings, or bruises. Nothing suspicious here. Now, let us examine the internal organs.
Yeah, Dr. Watts. I thought my dude was going to start cutting them up. I'm like, dude, I'm not a doctor. My guy's not a doctor. I'll just take the heart
heart's
out.
blood vessels show no pathological signs. The heart tissue shows no visible pathological signs. The lungs are congested
Okay.
and edematous.
Take the lungs out.
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant.
Cool, cool.
The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction.
I'm sure everybody love alcohol in this game so much.
The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible... The stomach tissues show no visible pathological signs. There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death. My suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from
I'm getting
poisoning.
tired.
Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
You mean
Yes, it is murder.
we should inform Lestrade?
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No, we also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No. A few innocuous questions at Q will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs. Yes, Watson. It is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building? I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
Okay, yo, I'm gonna go to bed. I am passing out here. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night. Hopefully I can finish this mission and the game by tomorrow. Thanks for watching, thanks for staying tuned. I'll finish this tomorrow hopefully. If not, Monday. I have Pickleball Ladder League that I'm subbing in. Hopefully I'll get done Monday night then, or Monday after work. And then we got Division, so good break, good game, free game, Xbox Live, on the Xbox Store, Game Store, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm just jibber jabbering because I'm so tired, I'm passing out. Peace.